Hey, everybody's having a wonderful day. Oh man, my Amazon purchase box, there it is. I found it. Somebody, well, you get the idea. We're going along, making a story as we go along. I'm going to have a good time taking a nice bike ride, and we're shooting in a profile mode I created for myself known as Action. That's gonna consist of 4K 24 frames per second with the shutter speed of 48. And everything else is going to be the same if you follow my channel. If not, then it's going to be EV at the negative 1.0 and the Kelvin 5000, that's white balance. And of course, I always keep the sharpness on low. High bit rate, Hyper Smooth 4.0 is on. Hey everyone, the reason why I'm shooting this way because the other night when I went out for the Oak Pro Street Lamp, I wanted to capture some moments with the light showing you working without rain. And those settings should really do the job, get the job done. Pro Tunes, of course. I don't know if it's going to pick that up, the blue LED going across the aft to the bow. As the sun starts to rise, we'll be able to change from this setting and get it to the regular profile that I created, known as standard. Sometimes the reason when we use Hyper Smooth 4.0, we set it to boost or high, we get that jitter, that shake. And that's what we're trying to avoid. And I'm on a boardwalk doing a nice job if asked. So I think I am going to switch soon. And that's the reason why I don't like leaving a GoPro behind. Never know who could come and grab it. And off they go with the GoPro. I feel this is good enough. I'm not walking, I'm riding, so the Hyper Smooth 4.0 should be good enough to be fluid and smooth. Well, I changed, like I said, and we're doing good. And nothing's going to be all about GoPro, it's about a camera. And by now you should know that I'm waiting for the Insta360 X2 coming again. Yes, indeed. I think I'm going to turn this way. I'm sorry, guys. I had to make a quick turn, and the reason why I did so is because I like to see pretty things like so. And I like the tulips that are coming up. And I did that with the 1RS showing you the tulips, right? And they did a great job. Some tulips and more tulips. Now that makes everything look lovely. Oh yeah. And the X2 is going to be in my family again, and it's going to be staying with me. And I wanted to get the Nuranto, I think it was called Nuranto, Nuranto we were talking about, and I couldn't justify spending the extra $60+ for that particular model. If I wanted something like that Nuranto model, I would ask a friend, Steve WB, and he would give it to his kids and say, go to work, draw the artwork, but please not on the glass or the screen, and we'll have a great job indeed. Deja vu. What comes after deja vu? I don't think it's menage a trois. And sure enough, I swear again, I turned my GoPro off with quick capture to record video. I started with quick capture, hit it again, and camera's down and it's on again. Unbelievable GoPro. Now I got no problem getting again the RS. Right now I'm gonna just, sit back, relax on that. And the X2 should do just fine. It's not gonna be my camera all around going every single day. It's just gonna be not add it into my workflow, but I'll use it one day to do my vlogs. Get back holding it out with maybe a shorty and see if I could do justice with it and disregard the stitch line and all, and just, you know, basically do 2D framing. And I know I'm going to have to use the program Insta Studio 2022, and let me tell you, now GoPro has Hypersmooth 4.0, and they give you the advantages of high boost, that's high and boost in stabilization. And then if you want to go spend some money, like in Real Steady, $99 to get additional stabilization, you could do that. And I'm not sure if that's going to open up a separate program or not. While you have Insta Studio, it has flow state in the upper right corner, and all you do is just bring in all your Insta footage to there, and you want additional stabilization, you click on it. But the problem is, if we continue to do stabilization, it's always going to crop in a little here and there. So that's going to crop in some. So turn flow state off and go use flow state on the program, and you're going to have partial image stabilization. But use it on the camera and use it on the studio, you're going to have double the power, all included by Insta. Now, we did a live stream, Steve WB and I, and we're going to do another one and maybe get Ohio Fred in. And also, if my gig user wants to join, we're all welcome to sit up and give a date and talk about gear, accessories, whatever comes to mind. And you all know how live streams go. You go a little off topic, you enjoy the fun. And that's what this hobby is all about, enjoying the fun with you all. The one thing I want to tell you before I continue on, the Insta360 One RS gave me a good lesson. It told me to stop saying things until 10 seconds into the video. Why am I so winded? Because I'm talking? I don't know, lately I just you know, the season's getting to me, I guess. Now, the good thing about pausing at the beginning and pausing at the end is you could do your cuts and you can make yourself a little bit better. Well, yeah, my machine don't do justice. And I want to thank Pan Down Tilt Left for giving me awesome advice about a computer, the processor, the CPU, the GPU, the memory, which I kind of understood and knew already. And yeah, that's what I'm going to be looking at. Again, thank you very much. Check the gentleman out. He just did a Resolve 18 Beta 2 video talking about motion tracking. That, man, let me tell you, Power Director cannot even keep up with that or do it like that. We talked about in the stream about the Insta360 One RS, the X2, a little bit about GoPro, about the editing, the software, the computer I had, and things like that. What we would use the camera for, how it would benefit you, but you know, how we said it was a little different story. And the before and after, oh man, this is the guy you want to get to know, and join his channel, Steve WB. And don't forget, you could join my channel as well, and that is Fishycomics. Now, I made a couple of friends. We had a surprise visit from the well-known Down Under, Danny Black, and we had a great time. Special guest came in. We got him into the thing, not because we wanted to, we misunderstood. And we talked about how he would use the Insta and gave us some One RS looks and all. I made another friend. I made friend with Scott's Reviews, and I thought, and I forgot, and I do apologize. You know what happens when you're busy doing things? You tend to forget a little. I have to get down here one evening, like I did with the Kodak ZI-12, the Kodak Playful Sport. And I did a video, and there were a couple of break dancers on the boardwalk, and got the go-karts, and you saw the park lit up at night, and the steeplechase parachute jump that's up ahead, as you can see right there in the distance, that thing lights up today. And they have neon lights going up and down and doing all that good stuff. And I'm not sure if it's going to be up and running right now. You'll do anything to get garbage, and people want to do everything to get to a GoPro. This is the carousel that is on Surfside or Surf Avenue, and it's in the building, and you're able to go in. And now they put it out here in the open on the boardwalk. Beautiful place, like you would go to Dumbo. And Dumbo's all glass, totally different. And this is the parachute jump that they were, that's right, bike, supposed to open up again, and they didn't. And yeah, you could go to like Six Flags and you could get on one and experience the fun if you ever want to try it. Ah, yeah, they taken this all down top all the way to the bottom. They redid it and they put it back up many years ago. It's beginning of the golden hour. Yes, indeed. The sun is coming up, sunrise, and I should be well lit, like you see in the building in the background. And if I pan my camera this way around, you hear the ocean, and you see the sun getting in my eyes. Thanks, GoPro. We all would have loved to have that active HDR and that 10 camera and even the face detection, but I guess it's invisible. It's in the camera, we just don't know it. Well, Steve WB, he did make a comment. He says people get me wrong, and I hope you understand why I make videos and share what I talk. I don't just want to bore you. So yeah, I'm going to pull to the side. Now normally I would take my media module with me and I wouldn't have to yell. You got the ocean waves breaking on your right hand side of the screen, because when you watch my video, that's your right hand side of the screen. It's really called my military left. Right. I'm not a pro at this, and I make a ton of mistakes. That's who I am. Ah, yeah. I'm getting blinded while you watch me light up, be like a movie star. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna say I said a lot, did a lot, talked a lot, and I'm going to basically do a live stream and head on back. And you know, I may not see the comments, so please forgive me, and I'll say that out loud. So we could give the outro, we could save a copy, whatever battery power I got left and whatever service I got left, you can see how GoPro works. Got all this real estate, man, all this real estate. It's got to hold the railing. Doing a great job. It took him time to get here. Everybody's coming fishing. Hey, how's everybody doing? Is that sun blinding you? 20% streaming, that wasn't that bad at all. 20% for 12 minutes, I think that's mighty fine. And people are going to complain, I want more battery power. Well, you also got to remember, if your phone don't have enough power to broadcast, it's going to use power, it's going to consume. So everything runs off the battery. And that's where maybe the GoPro Volta for you may come in handy, or carry today a power bank that now allows us to use our GoPro and record off the external battery than the internal battery. Oh, was I supposed to roll an outro? I continue my vlog. I do apologize. And here's a one wheel. All right, that looks cool, man. Gotta be careful when riding anything on wheels right now, because the ground is wet, and when you're on this compound, it can be slippery. So try not to go fast, I say. Take a mental note, fish. If you're winded, your throat hurts, and it's part of the season that the pollen is on. And see what happens after all the pollen's gone and you're not winded. Oh yeah. I did that shot with the Insta361 RS to show you if there was a flicker issue. And I'm not going to do that with the GoPro. Now, I have to agree with Ohio Fred on a personal note. Well, anyway, you know that saying right now. I said a lot, did a lot, talked a lot. And I have a number of things to get going. And back to work I go. Oh yeah. So what we're going to do right now is do that right. Car reviews. RC stuff. Much more. You name it, you got it, I'll do it. And on that note, I'm Fish, and I'll catch you on many other videos to come.